Our rap party continues, and today I'm joined by GHA Curry and Uncle Demi to play some 3v3 Park. How we feeling, fellas?
I'm ready to rock and roll, man. I'm ready to knock knock some people off, man. That's the whole goal here today.
I love the energy. I'm ready.
Now listen, I know what you both can do on the court, so today, instead of bringing in one of my 5v5 builds, I decided to bring in a 6'9" center with a 99 driving dunk.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchup. And we've been waiting for this. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for Toronto, James Harden out there with Emmanuel Quickley. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Dick in at the 3 slot. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Here's Harris. Toronto making their last shot. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. BA, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Dick with a miss. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Quickly passes to Embiid. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Quickly finds Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, in the two-man game there, great read by Barnes, and you see him again playing at his pace.
And the basket by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Harden, deep three-point land. The 3 from Barnes. Duran with the rebound. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto out in front.
6. The Pistons, 5.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. They've got Karis LeVert. Paul Reed is out there with Holland. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. And Harden with the slam.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce. So it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Temple will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Dick, he's checked in for James Harden. Here's Walter. Pass to Shed. Another shot. And it's blocked. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half play. Here's Jenkins. LeVert outside. Drives to the hoop. Good work defensively by Dick.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Murray Boyles. Holland with the rebound. To the wing on the left. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the second free throw is good.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. With 1 on the clock. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pistons on top, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Well, defensively, you'd like to force the ball out of his hands and make someone else beat you, but that's easier said than done.
They've got Emmanuel quickly. Grady Dick out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harden in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. The Pistons lead by 5. Leonard up top, guarded by Dick. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Last season, the Pistons winning a few playoff games for the first time since 2008-10.
Yeah, that's right. In the preceding 16 seasons, only 3 playoff appearances, and they were swept each time. This is a long time coming for Detroit. A team now that can not only make the postseason, but potentially make some noise.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Over Harris. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Robinson. Back to Harris. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Reed's checked in for Duren. LeVert comes in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. Pass to Leonard. Harris outside. Tries it from 16. Again, the Pistons score.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Harrison Duren together in the middle. Jake Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
Raptors trail by 7. And he drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Reed rejected by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. Finished off the break. And that's now 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
Dick, he's checked in for Walter, and so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Harden against Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Duncan Robinson.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact. Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Durant, the pass to Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Barnes. Inside. Duran with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. And that one's good. Cunningham.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here's Robinson. And again, it's Detroit.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Barnes, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
See the Pistons taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they... All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA.
Change it, baby, make it make sense.
Oh, yeah.
Already hedging.
Let's get shot.
Hey, we're getting all those.
Yep.
Here we go. Starting up.
Getting all of those.
I knew to bring in a 6'9" center with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, that's on me.
All right. I'll take the other guy.
Got him.
Money, oh!
Yeah. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right.
He's trying to kill somebody now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
How can the Wizards not be confident when they look as good as that? Here they were. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for Washington, they've got Trae Young. George is out there with Alexander Song. Then it's Flagg. And it's Johnson in at the shooting guard. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Young finds Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Now we got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. And, of course, game 1 of the season gives them their first real look at the Wizards.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a team's number. That was certainly the case last year. Let's see if anything has changed.
For Washington, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young's shot is good.
Very difficult to predict where Trae Young is going when he puts it on the floor. With that ability to change direction and change pace.
Halliburton, and it's good for 2.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Johnson, the pass to Young. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. They get it back. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the back.
Well, he beat everyone to the ball that time.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Here's flag. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Koulibaly is out there with Carlton Carrington. And there's Riley. Then it's Czar. And it's Champagny in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. A wide open look here for Koulibaly. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana leading by 4. And you watch Bub Carrington, you know, Tim, for a young player, he has got a real feel for this game.
Yeah, Kevin, he quickly processes things out there. He's got great anticipation at both ends. And I'll tell you what, he's just getting started.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll Beverly Curry tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks done everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
McConnell passes to Shepard. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Carrington. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And it's the Pacers' ball. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Pass to Walker. Now, here's Toppin. Riley covering. Riley against Toppin. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Knocks down the 3-ball.
3-point.
Nembhard's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. From the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
Wow.
that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Andrew Nembhard, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
And so in the game for the Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Nembhard with it. He's got 7. Got a piece of it.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Johnson against Nembhard. Johnson, the pass to Sarr. Siakam deciding where to go with it. It's Nembhard on the wing. That's tipped.
Sharp defensive instincts from the rookie. Sarr using those long arms to knock that one away.
.112 left in the third quarter. Now, here's Nesmith. Defense right on him.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Flag with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. And here's Young from the arc. Pass to Flag. A second chance effort. Swiped it away. Porzingis against Sarr. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Washington making some changes. Riley's checked in for George. Koulibaly comes in for Flag. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Johnson. Indiana also making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Porzingis. Jarris Walker comes in for Nesmith. And Shepard subbed in for Andrew Nembhard. Here is Riley. Over Toppin. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Riley is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's Carlton Carrington. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Offensive rebound, and is out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Washington making some changes. Champagne's checked in, and Flag subbed in for Young. The Pacers also changing it up. Porzingis, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's Nesmith in for Toppin. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Kept alive by Indiana. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
Koulibaly. The Pacers pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Flag. And he could not get that one to go. Got a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Pacers.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities. Look, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Back to George. Porzingis with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. Stars check in for Washington. The Pacers also changing it up. Pascal Siakam comes in for Washington. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 6. Here's Flag. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make them pay.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Young's checked in for Carlton Carrington. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young for 3. The Pacers pull it in, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
2 shots.
So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Andrew Nembhard.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. And so the Pacers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, looking bad, but I'm willing to help. Stop it, baby. You're yourself. Come on, I got your back. You can chill in my delt. I'm feeling myself too. Man, just imagine some of the things we can do. Then we can catch the stove in phone too. We can hit my go get some. You still want to kick it? We can. It won't cost you much. I'm a goodbye. On discount, goodbye. I look like Mr. Frank. No dough. You can't with me. Get the out. You still in my doubt? You're full of and I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm a West Coast bad boy. I represent it. Trey, that's a bad toy. Is it rented? Hardy, hard. Very funny. You don't hear my tummy. I guess my money. My stomach ain't growling. I'm styling and wilding. I want my own island. Bet you I'ma get it. I switch hits, play with both mitts. I'm after yo. He ain't doing it right. She's after yo scritch. And I'm after hers. With these mackin' words. Nerd, I thought squares stayed sharp. You're nothing but a mark in a bucket skylark. I'm playing my part. I'm Mr. Furley. Quit interrupting. I'm talking to your girlie. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself.
Others.
I'm gonna come up and then.
Oh, that's money.
Ready? Oh, they're not paying attention.
Let
him know.
Let him know. Oh man, I knew it was coming.
Oh, that's a steal.
I'm showing for you.
Good job. Good help. Good head.
Yep.
Let's cook.
Got him.
Money.
Oh yeah.
No, there we go.
Come on now. Pass.
Oh, that's me.
Sorry, yeah, they go for it.
Oh, he messed up.
They need three.
Yeah, no threes here.
Good defense. Punch the 3. That's what they're looking
That's
for.
all. That's all. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Good here.
Good defense. That's good. That's cool. That's good.
Okay, that's all right.
Welcome, everyone, to a new season. So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively down low. Derek White out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. The kick out to White from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Now here's Marshall. Washington outside. On the wing, Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reid credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter.
Timberwolves ball.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough. And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Irving with it. Checked by Washington. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
Minnesota shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Cornett's checked in for Lively. Bagley comes in for Washington. Mitchell's checked in for Christie. And Williams is subbed in for Derek White. And then for Minnesota, Shannon comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Now here's Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Marshall. From deep. Bagley. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Here's Cornett. And finally, that one's good.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Marvin Bagley. Max Christie is out there with Washington. Then it's Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Shannon. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world. Perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's White. Here's Christie. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Christie. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Anthony Edwards.
Good on the shot.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
White, the pass to Christie. 41 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Shannon. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's White. Still no points. 23 seconds left in the half. Right side Christie. Pass to Williams. Over Edwards. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss. Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 2. Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On the court for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Irving in at the 1.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Doris, we've said it before, Kyrie Irving has some of the best handles this game has ever seen. What makes him so good?
B.A., to me, you can tell Kyrie has had a basketball in his hands from his earliest years. There is just a comfort, whether he's in traffic or if there's multiple defenders being sent in his direction. Under duress of heavy pressure, it's like Kyrie Irving sees nothing but the rim in front of him. He's truly incredible.
Pass to White. Now here's Marshall. And that one's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's White. White coming through.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
Here's Irving. Good work defensively by White.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cornett's checked in for Lively. Bagley comes in for Washington. Mitchell's checked in for Christie. And Williams is subbed in for White. And then for Minnesota, Shannon's checked in for Gobert. The Sumu comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Mitchell. And the shot goes down. Mitchell's got his first basket. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. DeSumo outside. Knocks it down from distance. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Luke Cornett out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Williams in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Edwards. Nails the 16-footer. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Edwards cutting inside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. Lets it fly. And again, Anthony Edwards.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Ayo Dosunmu.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Christie. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Gobert.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
And here's Edwards outside. That one is off. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
The end of the game.
Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out.
Told me quit playing, girl, I got bad habits. Hand me your